Hi, everybody. I'm Helen Terry, and I'm here at Soma Ranch, and I am chatting with the one, the only, the most fabulous Miss Natasha, who is one of our rock star teachers coming into our team for 2023. So, Natasha, welcome. I'm so glad that you're here.
Oh, thank you. I'm super excited to be here. I had no idea when I reflect back to like a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, I wouldn't have even dreamed of this.
Yeah, it's really fun. I love that when you were going to be teaching for the first time, we do a thing once a month. And this group we have is called the 30-30 group, and it's where the invite is on a challenge for 30 days to move for at least 30 minutes. And I invited you to be, quote, the teacher feature. Yeah, once a month we have someone that comes on, and it's often a teacher who's been in the group as a participant, who everyone's got to know. And then it's so nice that we get to turn it around and you share how you teach. So I was really glad that you came, you were pulled out of the drawer. It was your time to teach. And
Yeah.
and I told my mum in advance, I think she's the only person I told. I was like, I really think Natasha's going to be one of our rock stars, and this is really her interview. I'm just simply not telling her that.
I am really glad you didn't tell me that because I was already nervous.
Yeah. But I
Oh.
think what's really great about our team is, everybody coming on, that you've been part of the 30-30 group as a participant. And now I really appreciate how you're coming on board to occasionally teach some of the 30-minute classes and also the NIA 5 stages. So would you like to just introduce yourself a little bit more, who you are, what you've enjoyed about the 30-30, and a little bit maybe about your classes and what you're going to be offering?
Sure. Well, you know that I'm Natasha and I live in Ottawa, Ontario, Canada. I've been practicing Nia since about 2017 and it has changed my life. I know that Nia is like my number one passion these days. Aside from Nia, I'm also a holistic nutritionist, educator for the Natural Food Pantry, which is a health food store chain in Ottawa. And I love what I do. Education, I think, is so foundational. It makes a big difference in people. And I Oh, yeah. So that's one of the reasons I love the NIA 5 stages so much, is because of the educational component on top of the movement practice and everything that that brings to my life. It has been life changing to me as well. I've been teaching Nia for about a year and a half, both online and in person, and definitely have you, Helen, to thank for that, because I would have never considered teaching online until I took the green belt and you saw this space that I'm sitting in right now here at the Natural Food Pantry and said, that'd be a great place for online classes. So here I am. I've been loving it, loving every bit of it. And the 30-day challenge I joined in March before I came down to Soma Ranch for my blue belt, and I have been loving it. I feel like it's as essential to me as the air I breathe. Regular Nia practice is so life-changing for me and for people I talk to too. Like, it just in every realm makes such a difference for me. With Before I started Nia, I had lower back issues. I was experiencing hormonal changes and like mood swings and joint pain. And Nia has really made a huge difference in all of those areas for me. And then mentally and emotionally, like the last 8 years have been pretty stressful. And especially when I stepped into Nia, life was really kind of crazy. And I feel like Nia practice, particularly regular Nia practice, brings me right back to center. It's so grounding and centering for me. And so I've really appreciated the 30-day challenge, because before that, I was practicing Nia regularly, but not as regularly. So this has really, really firmed up my practice. And it's been so much fun being with you and all the other participants. I love that we have the option of recordings for when we miss classes. I love that there's 30-minute classes and then there's the 60-minute classes. So we have variety. It's not always the same length. There's days where I can only fit in a 30-minute practice. I love that when you come to us from your studio for the 60-minute classes, we get to experience your students. And it really brings me back to when I was there in May. And if I hadn't been there in May, I could probably get that sense of what it would feel like to be live at Soma Ranch. I love that sense of community. And then for the 30-minute classes, we get you all to ourselves. And that's so much fun too. And then Wednesdays, there's, the Feldenkrais with Irene, which again, the education and awareness, body awareness has been really fantastic. And Fun Fridays, that's my favorite. I love it when you're on the spot. And so Fun Friday, for people who don't know about it, we put together a playlist on the fly for Helen. She creates it like 10 minutes before class and then improvises and teaches a class on the spot, and that's always so much fun. It's always fun to see what songs end up coming together and what you come up with too. You're brilliant and you've been so inspiring, and I'm just loving this journey.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I really do. I enjoy the like an example on Fridays is the creativity. I think I'm now on to our 40th Fun Friday mix. But the ability with the community to have consistency and a routine, like you say, some variety between the 8 a.m. and 10 a.m. Central Time, and also the 60-minute classes and the 30 minutes. But I love that the foundation of the community, how I feel I have permission to just explore creativity in a relaxed place. And I think that's something that our community has brought. And I'm hoping for you and the rest of the fabulous rock stars coming on board that that I hope that you really enjoy, in some ways, being held, supported, and there's another word for it, just the curiosity and the questions and the intrigue of the community of support, I guess, celebrating you as a teacher, that I hope when you step in that you can be as relaxed as possible. And I think it's wonderful for the group that they're going to get to experience lots of different personalities. And I think your style is, I think you're great with attention to details. And I like how deep you go into the choreography, and you already have several routines under your belt, and you like the choreography, don't you? And the details of how that all comes together. I think that complements me, and that I'm more of the other way, if I can stay with one move for a whole song. So what's your style? What do you like teaching?
Yeah, I do. I do love to learn choreography. That's one of my favorite things about Nia. I know some people don't. Some people like to be more flexible and do their own thing. And I have a friend here in Ottawa who absolutely loves free dance. We're complete opposites in that way. And there's something about learning the choreography. It's like brain gym for me. It exercises my brain. And when I was a kid, I always loved playing with like memory games. So that memorization part and then embodying it and sharing it is something that I really love and appreciate in Nia. And it really is an art form. And I love experiencing the different choreographers and their style and their personalities, and then bringing that into my class infused with my own personality and my own experience. So I'm having so much fun with the choreography and the routines. I love the variety. And at the same time, since I've met you, I've definitely loosened up a little bit, particularly those weeks where I don't have a whole lot of time to practice and review. And I find myself stepping into a class, not completely improvising and letting go of choreography, but being a little bit more loose with it. Mm-hmm. In fact, I even taught a 52 moves class a couple months ago. I had really low class registration, and the people that were attending were very regular to me. So I felt comfortable venturing out of my comfort zone. And I thought, I'm just going to put on a playlist and teach a 52 moves class and see how that goes. So without practicing. So that was a pretty big risk for me, and it was fun.
That's cool. And I think that really links with, I really invite participants, you and myself, to be playing with safe risks, like really playing with, I can feel safe This is a fantastic environment to explore a little bit, not completely out of my comfort zone, but those little stretches. Um, yeah.
I'm willing
So
to stretch. I'm willing to stretch, and I would like to eventually attempt a Fun Friday class, or maybe at least one song Fun Friday style.
one idea I have for the year for each of you is trust me as we progress through the year that
Yes.
I would like to do a Fun Friday where I pre-hand select a 30-minute playlist that I think would be good for you. And it might be, I'd say, play with the choreography from this routine, having so routine that you know. And can you imagine? I'll pre select the music that you won't know, but I will know complements that choreography. That's one way we could play with it.
Oh, that would be fun. That's got my heart racing a little bit. I don't know if it's nerves or excitement or both. I think both. And I'm really excited to experience the other teachers too. Like, I
Me
can't
too.
wait. I haven't seen Paul teach yet, and I can't wait to see Paul's teaching style. We've all seen him on video, and he's so talented and gifted. So can't wait to experience him, and Elaine, more of Elaine, and Kelly Marie. So cool that I got to meet her when I was there. And then, of course,
Exactly.
the Saturday superstars. I love them all.
Yeah, it's going to be cool. So, from being a participant in the 3030 for several months now, and then also now stepping in as part of our team, if there's someone who's new to the 3030, any invitations, recommendations that you have for someone, whether it's someone that hasn't really done NIA before, or actually at the other end too, as you're a NIA teacher, I'm also curious of what would you say to a NIA teacher about coming on board? So new people and or NIA teacher, what have you got to share?
That's a great question. I would invite them all to definitely step in and give it a go. It's so much fun. The community is so warm and so welcoming. And you can't go wrong with the classes. The classes are amazing. And like I said, that regular practice, that's so complimentary. For a NIA teacher, I find it so complimentary and so inspiring. And for somebody who's new to NIA, well, I've had a few friends step in who were fairly new to NIA, and they have really enjoyed it as well. Everybody seems to have the same sort of, well, not exactly the same feedback, but that sense of connection and grounding and improved health and well-being on a mental, physical, emotional level that seems to be pretty consistent from person to person for those who I've spoken to about NIA and regular practice. So we have so much fun, and yeah, it's such a joy. We'd
Yeah.
love to have you join us.
Yes. Well, thank you. Yeah, we're planning each month next year to have a specific focus. Like this month is the yes, we can, which I'm enjoying as our focus, and to really be motivating these new teachers coming onto the team. And then January is going to be all about joy. So looking at how we can choose joy and connect with joy, which really is the thread that runs through everything. And then my plan is that February will be about love. So I thought February will be the love your body, love your life. And then each month we're going to have focuses like the 8 stages of freelance one month, the 5 sensations of fitness, which we call FAMs. We're also going to do a month of like more X-ray, connecting with anatomy. What else did we play with? Possibly the 5 principles of the body's way. Um, and linking with all of that, we're going back through the 52 NIA 5 stages classes. And I loved how you taught your first 5 stages class a few weeks ago with the feet and ankles. You did such a great job. I love your voice and your relaxed presence. And I don't know how nervous you felt, but it was like, this is her first class teaching 5 stages officially. It was really, really, I enjoyed being your student. And thank you for coming on board and doing NIA 5 stages.
Thank you for having me and introducing me to the Neophyte stages.
Oh, cool. Well, look, I'm glad that you're on board, and I really look forward to taking your classes. Thank you for saying hi so everybody can get to know you. And anyone that's interested in the 30-day challenge, there's information below, or just contact me, Helen at somaranch.com. And we hope to dance with you soon. Thanks, Natasha. Bye.
Thank you.